Hello, grade 6, how are you? Hope you're safe and doing fine. In the previous week, we took the prefixes in the phonics. And as you remember that prefixes we said which are group of letters added to the beginning of the word to change its meaning. Here we are going to move to the suffixes. We are going to focus on two suffixes only, ion and tion. First of all, let's revise this puzzle. As we said before that, the root word, the main word, we call it the root. The group of letters, we add them to the or before the word is called prefix, and the group of letters added to the end of the word is called suffix. What do we mean by a suffix, or what is a suffix? A suffix is a letter or a group of letters at the end of a word to form another word or a new meaning. Either it changes the meaning of the word or it changes the part of speech, which means it changes it from noun to verb, from verb to noun, from adjective to adverb, and so on. Let's take some examples of suffixes. Bravely. Here the suffix is ly. It was brave, it became bravely. Brave is an adjective, bravely became an adverb. Swiftly, also swift, and swiftly. Smoothly, smooth, it was smooth, and we added the suffix ly, smoothly. Here, for example, kind, it became kindness. Fear, it became fearless. We added the ness and the less suffixes to the words. First of all, when we have to add the suffix ion or tion, it changes the meaning of the word and it changes it from the verb to a noun. So it becomes the act, state, or result of something. For example, if we take the word construction, it has the suffix ion at the end. It changes the verb construct to a noun, meaning the act or result of construction or of constructing. In another word, examination, we add the suffix tion. It changes the verb examine to a noun that means the act of examining. Examine ends with e at the end. So here we have to drop the e, we replace it with a, then we add the suffix tion, which becomes the noun examination. Let's have other examples here in our book. Inspire, separate, instruct, react, hesitate. Inspire, when we add the suffix to it, we have to remove the e at the end, then we add a, then we add the suffix tion, it becomes inspiration. The same for separate, we have to remove the e, we add a, then tion, separation. Instruct, instruction. React, reaction. Hesitate, hesitation. We move to another group of words: consult, illustrate, observe, connect, represent. Consult becomes consultation. We added a, then tion, since we cannot have two double letters at the end with the suffix. Illustrate, we remove the e at the end, and then we add a, then tion. Observe, we remove the e, replace it with a, then tion, it becomes observation. Connect, we add ion, connection. Represent, we add we add a, then tion. You can go to the exercises in your book, pages 86, 87, 88, and 89, to have extra work on the suffixes. Write the missing letters to make a spelling word, then write the spelling word on the line. Let's have some examples here. For example, hezi, and I have ion at the end. Hesitation, so I have to add ation. The second one, re. Re, if I look in the words, so it should have three letters at the end, so it becomes react, A, C, and T. A third example, observe, and I have an at the end, so it shows me that it should be the word with a suffix observation, tion. How about solving the others by yourselves? Okay, in page 87, we have to categorize the words, to put them into groups, categories, or as we call them here, spelling patterns. The first spelling pattern, when we have to add only the suffix ion. The second pattern, we have to add ation, but pay attention here, I do not remove anything, I just add ation. In the third pattern, I have to drop E, then add tion. In the fourth pattern, I have to drop E, then add ion. If we go for the first word, inspire. Inspire, I have E at the end, so I have to remove the E, and I add ation. As for instruct, instruct doesn't end with a vowel letter, and I can directly add ion. Let's take another example. For example, connect. Connect is in the same group. I have to just add ion, connection. React, also I just add ion, reaction. As we said here in consult I have to add ation. Then also I have another example with ation, which is represent. It becomes representation. Inspire, now when we have to drop the E, then we add tion. Inspire, inspiration. Also illustrate, illustration. Observe, observation. We have to remove the E, add ation. Last one, hesitate, hesitation. In the last group, I have only one example, which is separate. We do not add anything instead of the E, and we add ion. Write the spelling word that best completes each analogy. For example, I will do number 1 and 2 for you. United is to together, as is to apart. What means to get apart, which is separation, or separate. We have to use here the verb, not the noun. To teach is for teacher, as to instructor. Instruct is to instructor. How about solving the others by yourself? In exercise B, you have to fill in the spelling missing word, the correct spelling word, to complete the meaning of the sentence. And now we move to the last paragraph 89. As we usually do, there are 3 misspelled in each paragraph. I have to underline the misspelled words, then I have to write them correctly on the line. For example, a landscape artist will observe her surroundings before beginning to paint. Here the mistaken word or the misspelled word is observe. What does it need? It needs E at the end, so I underline it, then I correct it on the line by adding E to it. Thank you for listening, and for sure we'll go over everything again at school.